Hi, I'm Jeffrey Childs, Emergency Management Coordinator with the Martin County Emergency Management Agency. Today, we're talking about storm surge, what it is, what watches and warnings mean, and how they can impact you and your family. We'll also review the 3 storm surge evacuation zones in Martin County: Zone A, B in red, Zone C, D in yellow, and Zone E in blue, and how officials determine when to order an evacuation. What is storm surge? Storm surge is the abnormal rise of water associated with hurricanes and tropical storms. Storm surge is not a giant wall of water, but rather a methodical, rapid rise of water. Not limited to coastal properties, storm surge from ocean waters can travel up streams and rivers, flooding inland homes and devastating communities. And it doesn't take extreme winds to create storm surge. Low-end hurricane winds from Sandy created a storm surge that leveled parts of New York and New Jersey in 2012. Once water starts to rise, the destructive rush can quickly cover a lot of ground. Watches and warnings are issued by the National Hurricane Center and are defined as the possibility of life-threatening inundation from rising water moving inland within a specified area. A watch is generally issued within 48 hours, while a warning is typically issued within 36 hours. However, either may be issued earlier when other conditions, such as the onset of tropical storm-force winds, are expected to limit the time available to take protective actions. Additionally, watches or warnings may also be issued for a location not expected to receive life-threatening inundation, but could potentially be isolated by inundation in adjacent areas. Watches and warnings provide a forecasted amount of storm surge, which is how we determine what zones and when to order evacuations. For forecasted storm surge of up to 6 feet, we will order an evacuation for Zone AB, which includes the Barrier Islands, Sewell's Point, and areas along the north and south forks of the St. Lucie River. For a forecasted storm surge of 13 feet, we will order an evacuation that will include zones A, B, and C, D. Keep in mind that a 13-foot storm surge means there can be 13 feet of water on the Barrier Islands and up to 6 feet of water in zone C, D. The worst case scenario is if there is a forecasted storm surge of 16 feet or more, in which case we would order an evacuation for all storm surge evacuation zones. That means there can be 16 feet of water on the Barrier Islands and Zone AB, and up to 6 feet of water inland, Zone E. To find out if you live in a storm surge evacuation zone, visit martin.fl.us/evacuation zones. Remember that if you and your family are ordered to evacuate, plan to move tens of miles, not hundreds of miles, to find safe shelter. Don't fall victim to storm surge. When officials say it's time to evacuate, go. Knowing what to do during an emergency and planning how you and your family will prepare, react, and respond will help keep you safe. Martin County Emergency Management created a guide, The Road to Readiness, to help you prepare before, during, and after an emergency. Find out more at www.martin.fl.us/readiness. Thank you and stay safe.